We're recording.
A sewer hatch. Yeah, I'm explaining gritty law, so shut the fuck up.
Fuck's great. You cunt.
Some developers in a town decided to open up a manhole, and within that manhole they found a being known as Gritty, who appointed himself mascot of an ice hockey team, and now he just causes mayhem.
Oh wait!
Now you remember Gritty?
I remember Gritty. I remember
that
Gritty.
That is the canonical law of Gritty. That's how he came into this world.
Really?
Wait, is that the origin story for a fucking football or hockey mascot?
Yes.
Hockey mascot, yes.
Yeah.
He's a troublemaker, a miscreant.
He is absolutely evil, and I fucking love it so much. How do we found him on Twitter, right?
Of course you did.
Yes, because there's a very famous video of him where he's passed a pie, like a cream pie. Now hold on.
Hold up. Bro, you getting freaky with Gritty?
He grabs it and he appreciates it, and then he just throws it full force into some random pie's face and dances to the camera.
I fucking love him. I was following his Instagram at one point, and it was the best.
I'm still following it.
I think I am. Either that or he hasn't, like, I've either somehow unfollowed it or he just haven't posted in a while. Hold on.
He's posted just that Instagram really fucking sucks with how it
Oh, shit, I wasn't.
gives you creators feeds.
Yo, he's Thanos!
The only time I go on Twitter is when, like, we talk about something here and I go to Twitter to find it. Or when I get bored and I just look up Kirk Kardashian, because that shit is stupid and funny.
Who? What?
I mentioned this in legal once. It's somebody who, like, mixed the famous writings of an old Danish philosopher with the tweets of Kim Kardashian.
What's it called again?
Okay, that's kind of based.
Hold on, I'll get it up and read it for you all.
Yeah, because last time I checked, I did not sit at your table during legal studies.
No, I talked about it when we went outside.
I don't remember that, bro. My memory's actually dog ass.
Hopefully I still have a tab open on my phone, because Google on here does not want to give me Twitter.
That's upsetting.
Here it is. And I spelled it wrong, by the way. Anyway.
Gritty. What the fuck is this?
Keep your tans winter. They must not suspect the paltry paleness of your soul.
What?
I assume the first keep your tan this winter is from Kim Kardashian, and then they must not suspect the paltry paleness of your soul is from...
That's the fucking worst. Can you send it to the chat? I wanna know if Zach's comedy fucking da can pick it up.
Comedy da.
Yeah, bro.
I can sense what is and isn't funny.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, what if we make like a canon for this show? Like, it's completely fake and is the worst thing ever.
Whether
But
rich
make
reds
it.
or vampy plums, lip color is a great way to disguise the emptiness you feel this holiday season.
Based.
Every year my turkey is stuffed with despair.
That is the
Haters gonna
worst.
hate, but in the haters gotta hate, but in the hour of death, surely the only comfort is that one has suffered opposition, not avoided it.
Oh my Christ. My dates tonight. Mortification and solitude.
Yeah, there's humor detected there. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I have my problems with that skinny bitch can't, but this is ridiculous.
That what?
I don't even know.
What part of that was a philosopher?
I don't know.
Can't sleep. It's almost 6 a.m. here in Paris. Been up for hours playing Fruit Ninja. Woe to the person who wants to be excused from suffering.
That's tacked on. That's a bad tweet. Bad. Delete.
Bad me. you like Zahando fucking Kim Kardashian, bro?
A minimalist black outfit is classic. It says, I suffer the most extreme form of human misery.
What the fuck?
I only flavor my food with one spice. It's called despair.
Yeah, that's good. There are some good ones.
All these about despair. Like this one. It's Amazon Prime Day. Every order comes with despair.
It could be that this philosophizer is a nihilist.
Bro.
Danish theologian, social critic and religious author who is widely considered to be the first existentialist philosopher.
Oh.
And no wonder these tweets are shit. I hate existentialism.
Bro, this shit sad, bro. Fuck.
Hot melancholic summer.
I've detected minor funny.
Minor funny.
And I've
I'm
moved
reading
on
my
with
dating
life.
app to find
Damn.
the old-fashioned way, bitterly lamenting the falseness of human affections and submitting myself to the judgment of a terrible god.
Yeah, no, these are kind of ass, I won't lie.
Yeah.
Hold on, I need to get a very important image that I think more people need to see.
Oh, yeah? I'm just checking if my fucking laptop's about to explode.
If you have an Apple or a MacBook, the answer is most likely yes.
Need to go boom boom.
It's good that boom.
Yes.
This is a very important image.
Is it? Can I actually
Oh,
put it on
I
screen?
hate him.
Oh yeah. I mean, he kind of
Okay,
good boy.
The other two designs are passable, I guess.
I honestly, they've
I'm not a
grown
big
on
fan.
me.
Don't say
Yeah.
it.
I haven't seen them much, but I'm not a big fan of any of them. But I dislike this one the most.
Why, Cameron?
It just doesn't look
Wow,
right.
Cameron. Isn't it crazy how you're no longer coming to the JJK movie?
Oh, I was planning to go with my friends anyway.
You have friends?
Fuck. I just hate this one the most because like, I guess it just doesn't fit with the Pokemon style I know or something.
Oh
Like-
yeah.
Fucking boomer.
It looks like it's supposed to be like a regional fucking Totodile or some shit.
Yeah, he got that.
It's the perfect mon for Zach.
I love him.
Love so much. For me, they've grown on me.
I just really hope he doesn't become the sexy one of this fucking generation.
The sexy one. Those hands turn into tits.
No, I sent that to you, right? Where I was talking about like the origins. And it's like Fuecoco may be based on a Spanish myth of a female ghost crocodile. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh no, those words scare me.
I don't want their
Pokemon
red.
makes Gustav.
Yeah, it's like a fire ghost, and it takes grenades. One of its abilities is to just take hits.
Yeah, but I've seen some good fan art of it being inspired by Quetzalcoatl.
Oh wait, hold on. What's the
Aztec,
Pokemon?
Aztec snake.
What's the Pokemon called again?
It's not a Pokemon. It's a mythological figure.
I know, but
for
this
Aztec
Pokemon.
society.
I got
Coco.
No idea. Fuecoco?
Yeah.
Fuecoco fan art. I don't know if
Shit
you
for
guys
why?
can hear that outside of my thing, my
I can hear
house,
your
but
typing. I can't hear anything else.
Yeah, I can't.
oh my Christ, no, but my the wind and shit blowing everywhere, bro. We're gonna go underwater in 3 days.
You aren't. You privilege. You.
Yeah, the fucking winds knocked out the hot water at my place, and we had to go and turn it back on. Which we couldn't.
Really?
We have to call a plumber and figure out what the fuck's going on.
Yo, we gotta cook our showers.
Well, that's the fuck part. If anyone wants to take a shower, it's have fun doing the ice bucket challenge. Bringing back something very old.
Yeah. Zach, how likely are you gonna dissipate underwater and become part of Atlantis?
Apparently tomorrow's gonna be like the real bad one. So if
Hmm.
it doesn't happen then, it probably won't happen.
Okay, yeah.
Even if it does, I'll just get my I'll just get that one straw that like filters out water and just drink.
Yeah, what's the Dreamtime story? It was about like a frog or some shit that just drank all of the water and bring Uluru from the depths.
Did you
Callum,
think I just know Aboriginal lore?
I don't fucking
Callum,
know.
I have a question for you. What are the races of the 2 other people in this call?
Bro, I don't know. I learned it at school.
Yeah, we do talk about it, but it's not like they haven't specifically mentioned it or anything. They've probably just been like, "Hey, go off and you research your own," and you found it.
No, but sure. You guys don't know it. I'm the minority here.
We inherently filter out
I mean,
anything
yeah,
that
you
is
are.
indigenous too white to hear it.
Bro!
It's got a different noise frequency to
God
us.
damn! Like some indigenous man comes in to talk about like representation and stuff, and you're just hearing like fucking grunts.
Apologies, I'm too white to hear you.
That's the worst.
That sounds like the type of shit like the grade above us would have said. Like, you remember what happened when they went to the Holocaust Museum, right, Callum?
No, I
Oh,
don't.
this is amazing.
Well,
What happened?
apparently when like the grade above us, like fucking Viking and that,
Yeah.
went to like the Holocaust Museum for their humanities excursion 2 years ago. I don't know the exact details, but I remember they were being very, very offensive, and I think also got suspended for it.
I mean, I'd imagine so.
Close to expelled. And we were hearing about it immediately after they got back. Like, his brother came up to us and was just like, "Dude, you will not believe what fucking Viking did at the Holocaust Museum."
Yeah,
And we didn't.
Oh yeah, I forgot Viking.
you should talk to the younger one and see if he can remember what they did. Cause now I'm curious.
It sucks that none of them go to our school anymore.
Really?
Yeah, they all moved.
Oh, I thought like, the one in our year in Viking, just like dropped out.
They both left, but I think like the younger one like moved with them and changed schools.
Ah, okay.
It's
Damn.
fun that we can just say their names because they're so weird that people will not believe that.
It's so weird that people will find them because no one else is called Thunder, Viking, and Rocket, named after a chocolate bar, an AC/DC song, and I don't even know what the hell the other one's named after. I'm gonna be
I
honest.
think it was some shit. I remember hearing it was some shit like Lettuce, Apex of a Pyramid, and AC/DC song.
That's the worst.
I don't even fucking know.
They were all crackheads as well.
Oh yeah.
Jesus
I'm just
Christ.
shared his location with like literally fucking everyone he gave his contact to.
Didn't he get stabbed?
Yes. The second you say, "Didn't he get stabbed?" I just get a notification that's like, "Me too, OMG, the nostalgia."
The nostalgia. Zach, how many people at your school have gotten stabbed? I'm betting quite a few.
I don't keep up with that hip hop shank nonsense. I'm out getting bitches.
I mean, obviously not. I mean, neither do
Bro.
we. It's
Hang
just
on,
that
you
there's
don't
only been
know
one
what I do.
You have negative. You
You're
play
hanging out with
League
us.
of Legends.
Zach.
You play League of
Hey.
Legends with me, bro. It's literally the worst.
Yeah, but I play jungle, therefore I'm a Chad.
Motherfucker out here jungling. My Christ.
I play a giant bear man
Hell yeah.
who hates
Very gay, man.
civilization.
Are
That's his law.
you the Yeti that you keep on talking about? The one that will like just get like small women, take them to the Alps?
I wish.
Alrighty then.
Also, it's women already in the Alps who get lost for some reason.
For mysterious reasons. And I just happened
maybe they got separated from their group a bit and they saw like another path.
and they saw a
Wondered-
fucking
wondered
Yeti.
Which one? Their troop went down.
Oh my Christ.
Then I dropped from the sky.
You show them what's up?
They could never see it coming.
Yeah, because you're fucking white. You go against the background, bro.
All I can think of is that one conversation we had on the botanical garden walk of like Zach coming out controlling the fucking kangaroo.
Just points at me, fucking yells like that purple dude from Smiling Friends, and they all just like start bouncing on me.
No, it was.
Yeah, the
It was
small
just,
like purple
it was just
boy.
that he points at you and just in the most monotone voice just says a Asian slur or something at you.
Gook.
Cool.
Yeah.
Literally, that was all it was. He just appears out of the bush and just points at you and goes, "Look."
Gook. Yeah.
And we found that hilarious, and we came up with like a weapon design or some shit, like nunchucks with kangaroo heads or something.
Bro, I don't even remember anymore, honestly. That shit was yonks ago, bro.
Yeah, but the teacher we were for, we were fucking on something.
You reckon?
No, these
We had
people are
Macaulay.
different.
Nah, he alright. He different, bro. Chill.
These motherfuckers built stupid.
Literally.
Motherfuckers built retarded.
I thought you were trying to cut back on that, Zach.
Why did I say that?
I just remember you pulling up with Eric or something, and he's like, oh yeah, he's trying not to be as offensive anymore.
That was Eric lying.
Did you tell Zach how our math room literally looks like a fucking white room?
How what? Our math room.
Math room.
Our math room looks like someone went in there and like set off a bleach bomb.
Like, right before we walked in, I just go to Callum and just go, oh, are we in Zach's nightmare or some shit? I can't remember. I said something about your nightmare about the white room.
We turn around, Zach's just wandering the school. He looks like he's in a trance. It's like, oh my, it's so genuinely blinding. Like, I got flashbanged when I walked into that room.
Yeah, it's like too bright of a white, and it's fresh as well, or like weird paint, because you can still fucking smell it.
I was trying to get
Probably-
Jack to put a like hole in it with his foot in the drywall.
Nice. We'll probably when we next go to school, we can probably walk in and it'll still smell like paint. I'm not even kidding.
Bro, our school flat.
Okay, I found a post that said non-anime that anime fans love. And it
Yeah.
has Kit Butkowski.
What the fuck is that? Wait, hold on.
Oh!
Shit.
I have a vague memory of that show.
Because
I never
that's
really
what you
watched-
think of when you think.
Did you send it?
I
No,
never
I have
really
not.
watched this show.
Hold on.
I did.
Kit.
I only watched it because the main character's best friend kind of looks like Owen from Total Drama Island.
I was literally just thinking that.
Yeah,
I-
they're the exact same fucking character.
Kit Wachowski? Fuck. Wait.
Kick Butkowski.
Wazowski. Like Wazowski, but swap Waz with Butt.
Oh my Christ.
Wazow? Oh yeah.
Mike Wazowski.
Oh yeah.
Just, I don't think I ever remember hearing about a show like that.
I didn't hear about it. I fucking watched it. And
I
the
mean,
funny Owen
like-
man go, I don't know if this is safe. And
Oh,
pick
this.
a midget and say, look, dude.
Oh my Christ. I remember seeing the main character, but I never remember watching it.
Mm.
Like, genuinely.
Actually, I don't even think I've
Suburban
seen a full episode. That's
Daredevil.
2 minutes.
Yeah, I've never actually seen this show.
Say a wider phrase than malarkey. Suburban Daredevil.
Wait, hold on.
You could never catch a black man dead, like a black kid, who goes by a name such as Suburban Daredevil.
Yo, they probably die.
I'm a suburban daredevil gets fucking shot.
A black car immediately pulls up. Some dude rolls down his window, pulls out a 9 and shoots him and drives off.
Either that or the cops just take him into their fucking paddy wagon.
And it's on command as well. It's like the Truman Show or whatever, where like everyone was waiting for this. Everyone's an actor in this, and whoever calls themselves the suburban daredevil immediately gets put down and taken away. Christ, is this fucking... It's like Tumblr article saying that it was rumored to be revived in 2021 or some shit.
What was?
Kick Budgettcast.
That's just strange.
They needed that shit for No Game No Life.
Bro. That's the worst.
I haven't even watched it.
You know one thing I really hate in like especially anime?
What?
Random characters, random civilians just getting killed for no reason. It's just like, we're so edgy, let's kill these characters. Oh, this character's so cool, they just killed this person.
They just fucking slit this guy's throat.
Oh, woman
Attack on
violent
Titan in a
character,
nutshell.
good. Like, I hate that shit. Like, when people defend, like, a very shitty character, just by, you don't get it, man.
Wait,
You sound like Shaggy. You sounded like Shaggy for a second.
Shaggy got that Sasuke arc, bro. Wait, what's
If
a...
Shaggy was in the modern day, he would be an anime reviewer.
what's a fucking example of this?
Did you just mention... I think Callum just mentioned Sasuke. That just reminded me of something. Fucking...
It reminded me of a fucking Twitter account that has Sasuke as their profile picture that keeps on saying Naruto Shippuden is peak fiction.
Okay. No,
Every shonen tard ever.
I read through. He's not a shonen tard. He hates every other show except Naruto Shippuden.
Really?
Yeah, he's
Does
like
he hate
One
the
Piece
original Naruto?
mid,
Well, fuck 'em.
Bleach mid, My Hero
Yeah.
that shit trash. They mid.
Yeah.
Cameron's that Twitter account.
I genuinely read through that account for like 2 hours straight, seeing his trash takes. People would bring up Berserk, and he's like, "Yeah, Berserk's good, but it ain't Naruto." Shippuden."
It's not Naruto Shippuden. Oh
And
my
even when
Christ.
talking about like the original Naruto series, he'd be like, "Nah, original Naruto, pretty good."
But it ain't Shippuden.
Yeah, he thought Sasuke was the greatest character written in fiction.
Oh my Christ.
POV.
I just kind of find it funny that the English voice for Sasuke also voiced Ben 10. And
Shit,
someone-
really?
Yo,
Yeah,
a voice actor has vocal range? That's a fucking twist, man.
You're a cunt.
That's not what I was gonna say.
I hate it though. I hate those posts. This character and this character share the same voice actor.
As that
The
came
only
in with
reason I
full
can
of
remember
rage.
this is because someone did a thing where they swapped the both of them. So you just have Ben 10 being an edgy teen talking about wanting to kill someone, and then Sasuke saying it's zero time.
Ben 10 fucking pulls out a switchblade. And he's like, I know how to kill a fool.
It's the scene where Kakashi asks him, like, tell me a little bit about yourself, or something, and Sasuke goes on to talk about, I don't particularly like anything.
Oh my
I don't
Christ.
particularly like anyone either.
Motherfucker thought it was hard as fuck saying that.
Yeah.
One image of the bulldog with the dead.
Yeah.
Mask.
Hold on, I'll
The
see-
French
I'll see
bull.
if I can find the video and send it.
Oh
Oh,
Christ.
Sasuke's so edgy. If he was in real life, he would have cut himself.
My man would be wearing fucking just all of those like emo shit from the 2000s, bro. He'd rock up to school unironically wearing that.
He would be the fucking line manager at Hot Topic.
Oh my Christ.
Yeah, but about an example of
Of the character that's like just like I'm gonna kill a motherfucker for no reason.
yeah, there's one in my mind, but I can't figure it out.
Would it
I
be a
also hate it.
yeah?
I also hate it for like jokes, where like the punchline is, "Oh my god, person kill." Oh,
That's the worst.
like I saw like like a comic
Hmm.
come up on my timeline.
Yeah.
This was a bit ago, but it like just started my mind thinking about these things.
Yeah.
And it was like this girl was sitting on a train, and this kid kicks her seat, and she looks back, and it's a snot-nosed brat, and then she looks at the mother, and the mother doesn't do anything. And so the very funny haha is, oh my god, she kills the kid and then gets off the train, how funny. Except there's no joke.
She just kills the kid.
Yeah, and it's like blood splattered against the like window, and it's like, where was the joke? There's nothing particularly funny.
There's nothing
She's just
like
a bitch.
yeah. There's nothing like that would take you off guard. It feels like the way something like that would go, especially in one of those deranged like dark animes.
Yeah, and there are so many times where it's just like, I actually just lost my train of thought. Like it just ended.
That's it. That's all you had to say.
It fucking the bridge it was on fucking collapsed.
Bro, it was the trolley cart problem, and the dude decided to push the fat kid into it, so
Well,
it just
except it's 5 fucking Mr. Incredibles.
yeah, they just it fucking exploded, bro. It ain't there no more.
Screw the train.
It dematerialized.
It went fucking the fucking fart.mp3 sound.
That's the worst.
Yeah, I did have an example. Then I just thought about Annie from Attack on Titan. She's also an example, except I think she's actually well written.
Yeah.
Because, you know, she's actually fucking villain.
Yeah. And probably
Right?
that part of her is kind of explained in a way where she was like, I thought killing civilians was just natural. I didn't blink an
She
eye.
never aimed to kill civilians.
But when she did, she was like, whatever.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, I don't
that's
care.
kind of how it is. She has a loyalty to Marley.
Yeah.
It's similar with Reiner and Bertold, except they're objectively worse.
Are they? Why so, Zach?
Reiner? Okay, first of all, Bertold literally kicked the door in, unleashing the initial wave of Titans into Shiganshina.
Yep.
And then Reiner burst to the wall, allowing them into Wall Rosa.
Yeah, okay. I thought you meant like character writing wise, and I was like, how? I want to know how you think they're bad characters.
Oh no, I love Reiner and Annie.
Yeah.
Bertold, mid. He was like, he had, like
He's
one
fine!
Mid-told.
Yeah, no, they're really good.
I
AOT's
really
just
like
got
Reiner though.
yeah. Your
He might be
your
my
favorite?
favorite character.
Is it because he's fucking blonde like you and white like you? The only difference is he's a minority.
Which I think you said he's white.
He's white and a minority. He connects so much with me as a gamer. No,
Yeah.
I think his writing is very good.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say.
AOT just has
Yeah.
like superb writing
Him
for characters.
transitioning from a soldier to a warrior in that one scene was just really fucking uncanny.
Wait, in which scene? Hold on.
Near the end
That one
of
scene.
season 2,
Yeah.
he's like talking with Eren,
Oh yeah.
as well as some other scenes where he like shifts from like the dependable Reiner that like we knew for season 1
To like this
into
like cold, I'm gonna fucking do anything type of dude.
yeah into someone who's just entirely loyal to Marley, who we don't know, which we don't know like is the name of it yet, and that shift is really stark, and it just shows his deteriorating mental state because of the actions he's done and how
Yeah.
he disassociates from the crimes he's committed.
Yeah.
You sound like an English teacher.
I mean,
Well, maybe that's because AOT's a well-written show, you dumb bitch.
that was a bit mean.
That was a bit much. I'm sorry.
Wait, Zach, without spoiling it, because I'm fucking watching the anime, what are your thoughts on the ending? Like, I've heard that's very controversial in the fan base.
By controversial, do you mean widely hated?
Wait, it's widely hated?
Controversial would mean there is some, meaning it's like an ongoing debate whether it's quality. Most people think it is trash, and there are people who are rewriting the ending.
Really?
Yeah.
I've just heard from like Connor, or like the people I hang out with, where they're just like, oh yeah, it's controversial apparently, but you know, they're watching the anime, so we don't know.
There is a thing called AOT Requiem.
Oh my Christ. Yeah.
And it is a rewrite and redraw of a lot of the ending manga material, which is past where the anime currently is.
Yeah, I'd imagine so.
It takes place chapter, I want to say 1 to 5.
Okay.
One might just be like 130 flat.
Oh yeah.
It's a specific scene with specifically it's with the Halus. I forget its name, but it's a pretty iconic scene for manga readers because of how it sets up 2 parts of the ending.
Okay, yeah. And does it set like, is the original setup like good, or is it just the worst shit that anyone's ever read?
It fails at certain moments on a logical level, but emotionally, it's a very good ending.
Okay.
You're satisfied with where each character ends.
Okay.
At no point do you feel a character was cheated out of their ending. But Reiner was kinda cheated out of a satisfying conclusion to his arc, given his setup in 2, 3, and a lot of what was set up in 4. I wish. Also Historia. Historia and Reiner, they get cheated.
I mean, Historia hasn't done shit recently, at least like anime-wise.
That's why she gets cheated. Well, spoiler alert, she doesn't do shit.
Shit.
She does nothing.
She's just not in the story no more, Chief.
She gives birth.
Damn.
After a 1-year time skip.
Oh my Christ. Do you think... Would you advise me to read the manga now, before the anime ends, or do you think I should just keep on going with the anime?
I have seen the anime. I prefer the manga, from what I have seen. The manga carries a lot more of the emotion than the anime, just because of how Isayama's style is. It's way more expressive.
Okay.
And a lot of the very iconic scenes, like the face when we see Eren's Attack Titan face, it just shifting to that in the anime was really underwhelming. But turning the page to see that, like, there's intense moments. That was fucking scary when I first saw it.
Okay, I haven't watched the most recent episode, but I do know that that scene happens, or at least I've seen that scene on Twitter. Only screenshots though.
It's such a fucking visceral face.
Yeah, I mean, like I've seen it in the anime. I haven't seen it in the manga. But hold on. Yeah,
it's
sorry,
pretty
continue.
similar, but I think that the page turn itself, it's like with Junji Ito, where because you're actually changing the page to open to that instead of it just going, it builds up a lot more tension.
Yeah.
And you're allowed to admire it for a lot longer, and it's just a lot of the advantages of manga help AOT way more than the advantages of anime.
Okay, yeah.
The anime has very few advantages. I think it uses to its strengths, whereas the manga uses its advantages. The reader-based pacing, I think, is really good because it means nothing really feels too rushed. Obviously, there are some parts where it's like, oh, there are too many or there are too few panels because everyone has their own pace.
Yeah.
But relatively speaking, you're allowed to just sit on moments. I don't think you'll be allowed to do that in the anime without it being really noticeable.
Yeah, okay. So do you reckon I should jump ship now and just read from where I'm up to, or what?
It's what I did, and I didn't regret it.
Oh yeah. Cameron, do you know any of this or no, not really?
No,
Do you follow Attack on Titan?
not in the slightest.
Oh shit. Well,
Yeah.
I guess
The one thing,
Hmm?
one positive I will give the anime is the fucking openings have been bangers.
Bro, Rumbling is probably my favorite.
Also, there are just so I say this right now,
Hmm?
100% there's going to be an AOT movie
Yeah.
because there are 4 episodes left and 13 chapters.
Oh shit. You think the final is gonna be a movie?
Yeah, and it fits well
Hmm.
from the material I've read, and if it ends on the right place.
Oh, so you think they're gonna cut part of the original ending?
Where the anime ends is hopefully at a specific point that I won't spoil,
Yeah.
because the certain chapters I think would work well as a movie.
Okay.
I also think the ending, some of the content should be altered a bit.
Hmm.
Once again, a bit of a stronger setup,
Yeah.
but nothing too much that it would take away from the emotional value.
Okay, yeah.
Also, I watched the Ymir flashback. It's way better than manga. Read the Ymir flashback.
Is how would I have already seen that?
Yeah, it's already in the anime, or might be
Okay.
a last episode thing.
Okay. Oh wait, is it the one going through like her life where she gets taken over by like these fucking
Yeah,
Roman looking dudes and all
Everyone
that?
pointing at her,
Yeah, okay,
and she
yeah.
gets exiled, and
Yeah.
then she actually turns into the founding titan, who has a skull face and is roughly 200 meters tall.
Yeah, okay. If you can send me whatever you are reading AOT on, I might start that later this week.
I just was like,
Just
AOT
look up-
chapter, wherever the fuck I am, I'll say 115.
Okay.
Turns out 115 is like just the final chapter that the anime adapts. The
Huh.
anime of the first part of season 4.
Oh yeah, okay.
When Eren stands there going, "Come, right now."
Yeah, okay. Alright, well I'll have to look into that. What the fuck am I
And
on
it's just a personal
Bing?
thing. I think AOT gains a lot more through high quality artwork than it does high quality animation.
You reckon? How come?
Yeah. Because a lot of the characters are always doing something, very dramatic actions.
Yeah.
There isn't really a place for like super subtle, slow animations. So you can't really characterize them through movement. And aside from certain fight scenes, not a lot is gained choreography-wise through the animation.
Yeah.
Really, I just say watch. Obviously, there are some animated parts of even like the final part of season 3 that I'd recommend to people.
Yeah.
But season 4, I should have just started reading the manga instantly with season 4.
Okay.
Mappa is a good studio. It shouldn't be handling AOT. I think Wit Studio was a lot better at that.
I think I do prefer with studios like how they make the characters, and I guess in general the overall style, and it's not art direction, but you know, the feel and the style of it. But I do very much like Mappa's quality, especially since they seem to have improved in the break between part 1 and part 2 of season 4.
Well, yeah, because they had roughly 9 months to work on this one.
Oh yeah.
They had 6 months for the last season.
Really?
Yeah, the IP holders of Attack on Titan, who isn't with Wit Studio, Wit Studio was just given the rights.
Oh yeah.
Demanded that Wit make the next season in 8 months.
Fuck.
To hit the January deadline. Wit said, we can't do that, and we aren't doing that. So they said, okay, you aren't doing Attack on Titan anymore. Who wants this? It was waved around for a bit until Mappa, with 6 months left, said, okay, we're doing this.
Okay. Yeah. Because
And
yeah,
they
so-
shouldn't have done that. That is, it's a clear thing. They shouldn't have done that. It put way too much work on their workers
yeah.
and made the product feel unfinished in a lot of areas.
Mm.
Even the Blu-ray was most people felt was unfinished.
Really?
The Blu-ray, certain scenes on the Blu-ray had the corrections made actually made the artwork worse. Like the shot of Reiner's face when he transforms as Eren invades Marley is really bad in the Blu-ray.
That is insane.
He looks like a fucking Neanderthal.
It's the opposite of fucking part 4 of JoJo, where instead of cleaning everything up, it just downgraded it.
No, he looks like he's his face kind of looks like Patrick, like as his brain short circuits with that. And that's what it looks like. It's really unfortunate because the artist who corrected that is a really good artist.
Mm.
The work he does, it's a very clean shot.
Yeah.
You can tell a good artist made it. It just wasn't.
It didn't have the correct scaffolding.
No, it had fine scaffolding. It was just the direction. I think
Okay.
some of the higher ups wanted to take it in.
Mm.
Wasn't the direction it needed.
Okay, yeah.
Because I don't think he would have made that choice. Because it's pretty obvious it looks of a lesser quality. Not of a lesser quality, it looks less
Polished.
once
Oh,
again,
no,
it's
it would be
it's
polished,
very
yeah.
good artwork,
Yeah.
but it's like
It just doesn't look right,
a
would you say?
high definition, like a very detailed photo of a person with Down syndrome.
That's one way of describing it.
That's what it looks like.
Hold on.
Description.
Ryan,
Picture it.
Season 4 Blu-ray. I want to see if I can
Looks like
find
it's
this.
an Armor Titan shot, but
Okay.
I'll try to look for it as well.
Is it I think I have it, hold on. Is it this image? Let me post it into chat.
Yep.
That was exactly how I imagined it.
Oh my lord. Yeah, no, that is actually just a better shot composition, or at least like artistically wise, but the direction is a downgrade. Christ.
He looks like he calls himself Gornga.
I'm finding
Me Gornga. Me find berries in bush. Can't eat berries. Aluki.
okay.
He also has a fucking underbite. You can only see his bottom row of teeth.
Yeah.
So he just looks like he's fucking slack jawed.
My man literally got that mouth hanging. He's got that underbite.
It is swinging in the wind. I also don't like how you see those face muscles, sort of like cheekbone muscles.
Yeah.
They're a lot smoother rather than angular.
Mm.
The
Yeah.
smoother is better and more anatomically correct and more polished, but the angular works for the fucking Attack Titan.
Yeah. Well, for the Armor Titan.
Yeah, Armor Titan.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just forget the Attack Titan exists because it has no powers aside from that one we learn eventually.
Hardening.
Actually, does the anime have that one?
The
anime has revealed it, but I think it's revealed in the newest chapter.
Okay, so I wouldn't have seen it.
Wait, I'll just ask you, what's the most recent thing that's happened in the anime?
Peak Connie. Peak Connie. Is it? No, not Peak. Sorry. Connie and who's the Aryan chick from Mali? Who was the fucking female Titan? I can't remember her name. Annie. Connie, Annie, Armin, Gabby, and Falco have all met up, and they went to Ryan, and they're like, "Yo, we're gonna do some Avengers shit," and that's where the episode ends.
I think that's the most recent.
No, there was
Yeah,
there's an
Meet and Annie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's that.
episode releases every Monday.
But you know the scene I would have been talking about if I remembered it. I'm a fucking goblin when it comes to memory.
Bro, same.
Yeah, the Attack Titan's power to see the memories of the future.
Oh wait, is that what?
The Attack Titan can see the memories of future users.
Hold on.
That sounds.
That's why Eren Kruger says end of season 3
Oh,
to protect Mikasa, Armin, and everyone else.
yeah, and then as well when Eren goes to goes into the fucking memories of his dad. His dad's like, "Is this what you wanted, Eren?" And he's like, "Yeah." Am I correct in that or no? Not really.
No, yeah, that's the power.
Yeah,
That's the
okay.
power unique to the Attack Titan. Some people think other Titans can see into their previous lives' memories. They can't. It's only the Attack Titan.
Really?
I mean, yeah.
Why the fuck?
I
is it
feel
called
like-
the Attack Titan.
Because Attack on Titan, bro.
Because it
Fair enough.
attacks the established order by the founding Titan.
Hmm.
It
Nice.
is
Fair enough. Oh, I don't think you just made that one up on the spot, though.
That was
Nah.
one thing that I did see, that it is a Titan who inherently breaks the cycle created by the founding Titan. Because I also think memory wipes by founding Titans don't affect the Attack Titan.
Okay. Because
They can see into future and past memories,
yeah.
and because their future and past selves can see those memories are sort of ever present.
Okay. In a way, it lays out the roadmap for Destiny. Would you say?
Not Destiny. It can choose its future. The
Okay.
Attack Titan is totally capable of picking whatever future it wants.
Hmm.
It's just that Eren and many of the others have decided that this is the best path for the future, and so they have made sure that everything goes the way that a certain future is reached.
Okay. I see. Wait. Do you want to go into more detail on how it attacks the order created by the founding Titan?
First of all, it's the founding Titan can't affect the memories of the Attack Titan.
And the founding Titan is the one that's like, damn, dementia, everyone.
Yeah, and it can also change the biology of Eldians, which
Yeah,
I
and-
think is also another reason which the Attack Titan is also resistant to. But because the Attack Titan is always thinking about the future, it means that it's always looking to do something, to change something.
Okay.
Which means, compared to the founding Titan who can just make a change and wants to establish that change, it's seen as the opposite to the founding Titan. And the one thing that a founding Titan will fear is the Attack Titan. So
Okay.
it merging with the
Founding
so the
Titan.
Attack Titan and the founding Titan coming together as one makes Eren just objectively the most powerful.
Okay, yeah.
Because accessing the Attack Titan and the founding Titan means he can access all other Titans, because he can access Ymir's memories and her founding powers as a result.
Huh. Shit. Yeah, honestly, like, the Attack on Titan story, I don't know if it's because of the gap between season 4 part 1 and part 2, but it just felt extremely confusing when I jumped into part 2 of season 4. I was like, bro, I don't know what any of these
That's why I
characters
read the
want.
manga fresh on my mind. I got
Yeah,
murder
that's
on my mind,
facts.
murder all the time.
You gonna kill a fool? But, okay. Here's probably the most important question. Did the ending ruin the series as a whole?
No, I can go into any moment I like and still get goosebumps. 'Cause
Okay.
some do.
Yeah, okay.
But I will say, people say it's heavily flawed. It's a flaw that's very Attack on Titan. Because obviously Attack on Titan has had its moments. It's a very good show with some heavy flaws. I think the ending reflects that.
Yeah. Well, what?
But hold on, I must say there is an epilogue to the ending. I saw one of the epilogues, and from what I've seen, there's like 5 different epilogues.
Like, as in, like, 5 different canonical ways it could end, or, like, it's a, like,
Yeah, because
essentially
my
series?
ending, the ending that I saw and read, I guess I was just like missing out on like an epilogue chapter. I didn't like see anything,
Hmm.
but apparently there's like there are epilogues. There's 5. There's from what I've seen, there's 2,
Okay.
but neither of which I've ever fucking seen.
How come?
I read the manga. I don't know. I just never saw them. It was
Okay.
like chapter 136 end on a specific scene, and I was like, damn, I like that.
And then you didn't go to
And then
137.
I don't think there's 137. Hold up. Final Attack on Titan chapter.
Watch there be like 140, and you've just been fucking betrayed.
Oh no, it's
That was
139.
250.
Yeah.
No, it's 139. I was getting the number mixed up, but I know what the final chapter and the ending is. I know the final chapter. So
Okay.
I've read it.
Yep.
And yet there are. Once, if you ever read the manga or the ending comes out, I'll talk to you about this, big man.
Yeah. I probably will, considering how
Because
you've
it
talked
gets
about
me-
this.
Yeah, it's very strange. But here's the thing, there are some moments I really don't like in Attack on Titan, especially earlier, like season 1,
Hmm?
where Anne just kills Levi's squad.
Yeah.
It's like I'm simultaneously upset and not upset. Not upset because I don't really care for those characters, and also upset because they could have been good characters. I could have cared about them.
Yeah, that's one thing that I genuinely think was a missed opportunity. It's just like, damn, we know these characters for like 3 episodes. Okay, they could genuinely like build up to be really interesting and important characters, even if they die later on. And then in like the 4th episode that they're in, probably not even, they all just get swatted out of the air, and even then you're left with it like, oh my god, they each had ambitions and dreams, and not in like a way where it's like you could tell that they were gonna die later, or like in some way they had been fulfilled. It was just in like a hollow, empty way, which on one hand, if done really well, could like add, I guess, a sort of like realism, but it was just like, what the fuck were these characters supposed to do? They didn't really do much, but they could have done so much more.
Yeah, wasted potential.
And I think that's one flaw that I find with a lot of, well, I'm not going to say a lot of series, because the only series that I've really watched where a lot of people end up dying is Attack on Titan. I haven't watched like Game of Thrones or anything like that. But it definitely is one flaw where it's like, wow, some of these characters are really interesting and cool, and then they just literally die. Like, not who was the dude that was in the like police corps or whatever with Flock, and then he got like, we were seeing his point of view, and then Marco just gets obliterated. And
I liked that scene because
Yeah.
it added truly how horrifying the world is and how ill prepared he was as a soldier. But I also did kind of wish he lived instead of Flock.
yeah, I think
Because Flock is a nothing. He's a bastard. I simply have no care for him.
It probably would have been cool to see Marco spiral into a Jaegerist, or almost the equivalent of Flock, after witnessing what just happened, and like what, leading men to their deaths under blind loyalty and leadership can, go towards. And then he could be like, hey, we need action, otherwise our leaders are just gonna keep on preventing things. And then he's gonna be like, Jaeger, you've done all this shit for us, I'm going to be your right-hand man. And then he essentially takes the place of Flock. Granted, he could then later have more change, at least from what I've seen, because Flock at the moment, he seems like a very stood-still character. It doesn't feel like he's ever going to change again.
How much do you care about Flock? Would you be fine with me spoiling his story?
I'm going to be honest, probably not, because he still seems like a very integral antagonist.
Wait, do you care or do you not care?
I do care. I care more than I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah. Just like, is it disappointing? Just give me like
It's perfect.
adjective or
flock.
whatever. Perfect flock.
Perfect for flock.
Okay, perfect for flock. Okay. What are some other like missed character opportunities in AOT?
Ymir, not the child.
You mean
Like the Jaw Titan.
yeah.
The previous one.
Mm.
Because all she does is get eaten. She's like, I'm a lesbian for this underage girl.
Now I must
And
die.
then just dies. Yeah, that's what she does. My
Mm.
character arc is that I'm lesbian.
I think she was fine. I can agree with you that it did feel a bit shallow, but I was just like, oh yeah, whatever. I moved on pretty quickly, which probably is part of the problem.
Ymir's dead. Anyways.
Yeah, that probably is part of the problem, especially since Ymir was set up to be like a big cast member, and then it's just like,
felt like, yeah, you're almost like, oh, is she gonna be important?
I mean, it would have been
Then
a
you start
special.
hearing about like the subjects of Ymir. It's like, what? Ymir? How is she connected to this Ymir? And then she's just eaten.
Yeah, that probably is part of the problem where she yet again was set up to be just a giant character, especially considering that she was like, at that point she was the second person we had seen like turn into a Titan. So third?
Eren, Annie.
Oh, Annie had been put away at that time.
Yeah, but she still turned into a fucking Titan, dickhead.
Okay, yeah. No. I didn't realize that Annie had been fucking encased in crystal by that point. But yeah, okay. It would still set an interesting precedent because then it's like, oh hey, maybe why is this one an ally, and why was Annie like the only other human that we've seen as a Titan that was, I'm gonna beat the shit out of Eren, yo, watch this, yo. But and she gone out of there.
She fucking got.
It's the fart noise, the brunt. Oh my Christ.
Yeah. Like the most we see of her post season, the season 2, is her getting eaten, and then her eating Marco's brother. No, not Marco. Whatever the fuck his name is. I don't care about him. The
Small child.
The other Jaw Titan, the first one.
Oh,
with the skull face, except
Oh,
he's
yeah.
ginger.
Is he ginger? I don't think he's ginger. Wait.
It's like a mix of Burnett and ginger.
Porco? Is it? Yeah, it's Porco. At least in the
Porco.
anime, he looks more blonde. He looks like
I'm
a
talking about Galliard.
Galliard.
Is it Galliard?
Wait,
The one that actually got
Porco
some-
Galliard. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I guess I could see that. I'd lean towards like a like brunette, light brunette, dirty blonde sort of shit.
What the? No, hold on, Galliard. Galliard. You know, his full name is Porco Galliard, but who the fuck is his brother?
Falco.
He has a fucking brother.
Oh,
It's
his-
not Falco. It's
The
someone
brother.
else.
Alright,
That
hold
guy's
on.
Marcel Galliard. In the anime, they make him look like the goddamn Ginger.
Galliard. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think that's mainly because of the lighting. It's just like, damn, he's getting eaten at sunset. Fuck. Oh
No,
well.
I am
Is
looking
it?
at these shots.
He.
He's a red. He's a commie.
He's
He
commie.
has a
fuck.
skull face with a giant red mane. That's his.
Oh wait, on his Titan. Hold on.
Look at the anime coloring.
Is it the one where he's just fucking looking down? Oh yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
He isn't like heavy Ginger, but he's still Ginger.
He could he's Ginger passing. Bro, I'm upset that Levi's now like a cripple and he's missing like 3 of his fingers.
You got something against the Crips? What are you, a blood?
Yeah, bro. I'm a Ginger. All
You sound
Gingers
like
are
you're
bloods.
slurring.
I'm about to say slur. Watch out. Yeah.
I'm about to say a slur.
This is like the first time in a long time that I've seen like a One Piece chapter trending, and yet again, I haven't seen this shit because I've been doing schoolwork because I am stupid. Zach, why is this trending? Without like overly spoiling it or anything, what is it? Is it like a grand chapter? At what part of the story are we in? Are we almost at the big finale? 1043.
I don't have that yet. I just read 143.
We happen to be getting a certain character's backstory.
Oh
Possibly.
shit!
There's the setup for it. It's
Oh.
not right now. It was just a kind of good chapter. Not kind of good. It was really good.
It was good.
Mainly it
I know
showed
that in-
more of the
Mm.
Kaido Luffy fight.
Oh yeah.
I
That
know
was
that in
basically it, but
know
it's
that in-
setting up for Kaido's backstory.
Okay. Yeah.
I know in 1042 it like mentioned a bit of, I think it was Zoe, or that was the chapter before, and then also Kaido.
Mm.
Yeah, so
Like,
big elephant.
Something
Yeah, 'cause
about
he pulled up. He
Big
pulled
Mom
up.
saying something when they were
I
on the
pull
same
up.
show.
Zoe literally pulls up. Hop out at the after party. Fucking swats the military away.
Yeah.
Paying his debts for his crimes against Joy Boy.
Yeah, bro.
Joy boy.
Typhlosion, what the fuck? What else?
Also, JJK released a recent chapter, and I think it's very good.
I saw the one from like last week, but I haven't seen this most recent one, I don't think.
You should. It's a somewhat quick read, but I
Yeah.
think overall it's enjoyable.
I should just start making a habit of like, I'll read all of these on Monday, and then we'll come and we'll talk about them Tuesday. And then we can
Yeah,
have
the
them as,
first
like,
thing
a
I do
topic.
Monday every day is read Shonen Jump.
Yeah, I gotta do that. Meanwhile, Cameron's over here, like, fucking 20 chapters behind, not giving a shit.
I caught up to JJK, although I'm probably like 2 chapters behind, and that's about it.
Cringe.
Cringe ass name.
I had to reread the entire thing because I had no idea what the fuck is happening.
Hey yo, what the hell's up with this cockroach, bro? Who the hell is this? BAM! Oh shit, he dead.
I lived through the 1 month break, and obviously all of what's happened now. I can still tell you the events of the Shibuya incident arc off by heart. It is ingrained
No, it's
in my
because I like
brain.
left off like right at the end of the Shibuya incident or some shit, so I had no idea. Like it was when they went to meet. I
Tengen?
literally
Master
forgot
Tengen?
his. Thank
Yo,
you. It was
Dripkin?
when they went to go see
Mr.
him.
Squid Games.
Yeah. I had like a fucking like. I want to say like a 6-week break right as they went to meet him, and I was just like, wait, who the fuck is him? Why does he look like a villain? What's happening?
Master
yeah.
Tengen, what happened? Squid Game.
Yo, he be dripping though, god damn.
Then
That-
I got up to like when they went to the Fight Club to recruit the 2 people, and I was just like, I have no
Yeah.
idea what's going on here.
By
anymore.
the way, the
dropped it
femoid
again
you
for
see-
10 more weeks, and then caught up to it like 2 weeks ago from the
Yeah,
very
fun
start.
fact, you know that femoid you see at the Fight Club, that Panda and Fushiguro fight?
Oh yeah, the guy.
The girl.
It's a
Isn't it Trap?
transgender.
Oh, is it?
Ah.
Oh, I'm dumb. Nice. Representation, baby.
I was
Yeah.
thinking trap, but yeah, that works.
There's
But
Whoa.
It's
I-
a trap.
Bro, wait, was that shown earlier or like was that in the most recent?
Revealed in some artist things by Mr. Gay.
Huh, gay.
Shut the fuck up. He did sketches of what they used to look like as first years.
Okay.
And yeah, it was a bowl cut boy.
Goddamn. It's like, I want to be a woman, and he was like, yes.
Yeah.
I just remember there was some mention of it in like the actual manga itself, like something about either him being a guy or a girl.
It was probably like a passing, like, just not even a passing
Yeah,
panel, just like a passing like speech
passing
bubble.
thing, like near the start when it was just like those two Fergies got themselves like, suspended or some shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I speed read it and then I forget it 3 weeks later because new
I
stimuli.
speed read it, but I remember because I'm built different.
Yeah.
Unless I see like a wall of text, then I just move on.
I really love that. I love how like I can read like Heart of Darkness, and then like I'll forget or like my memory's doo-doo ass for manga at a lot of times, and then you're an encyclopedia over this shit, but then you see a wall of text and you decide, damn, lines, and you'll just move on.
Like if I've sought out that like blotch of text, I will read it. But if I'm just like trying to see my favorite, I'm trying to see fucking Kaido get his ass beat. I don't want this wall. What am I, Trump? Get the fuck out of here.
Bro, you like Photoshop it away.
I don't want to see Luffy explaining what the fuck Gear 5th's supposed to be.
Yeah, bro. He just listen, man. He look like a monkey now. That's all that matters.
There will be no Gear 5th. I pledge on my soul and my heart, there will be no Gear 5th. If there is a Gear 5th unveiled in Wano, I will cut my finger and pour salt into it.
I mean,
Wait.
what's left for them to do with his abilities? That
Be epic?
Yeah,
no,
like
I
he.
mean, like, in terms of gears, like take it further. Like he's had to increase his blood rate or heart rate or some shit.
Yeah, it's heart
He's,
rate.
like literally inflated himself. He's inflated his
blood
muscles.
vessels, bone,
The
muscle,
only thing I can think of him doing is literally putting it all together.
putting it into his brain.
Yo, he's got like that chopper big brain shit, bro.
The brain will just be smooth.
He just
though.
says,
he takes it out
Gear
and he
5th
starts
shot.
bludgeoning someone to death with it because it's so like smooth and solid.
Well, yeah, if he's expanding a brain, it would just be smooth. It wouldn't like gain wrinkles. It'd just be a big brain. It would take him longer to have thoughts.
The finale of One Piece is just him going, it's time to go for the final gear. And then he just got shot in the head or some shit.
Nah, his
Gear
brain
5th
grows
has a
so
brain.
yeah, he has an aneurysm and
The ending that
dies.
pisses everyone off the most when it's supposed to be like the possible hyper scene of the series, and he just gets shot dead right before it.
They get to Laugh Tale
actually,
and he
the
laughs
Buddha
so hard that he dies.
Yeah, he just starts laughing. And
If you're
falls into the
about-
ocean
if you-
and drowns.
Yeah.
We were about to say the bullet wouldn't work because of his powers. They have sea stone bullets, and I was accounting for that.
Well, yes, but fuck you.
Luffy,
Sea Stone doesn't deactivate his powers. It just makes him weak.
I'm imagining like
Yeah, but
Luffy
it,
like
it could
pulls
probably
up.
still pierce him.
It wouldn't.
Yeah.
He just does. Bullets don't affect him. They just a thing. They just wah, wah.
Bro, I'm like imagining Luffy like pulls up and he's like, I am now the king of the pirates, as like the entire like Marine Corps is surrounding him, and one dude just pulls up with like a revolver with a pointy bullet, puts it in the chamber, spins it, and just kills him. Just
Pointy bullet.
Kobe is the one who executes him in the end. As the
I mean, like
true
a 50
pirate
caliber anti-material might pierce Luffy.
it'll
king.
disactivate
I
him,
feel
bro.
like that's the kind of shit they'd do in the end. They'd have Kobe like.
No, they bring
Kobe
back.
goes with a fucking anti-material rifle does a
Like if
360.
Luffy's getting executed,
It's Modern
as the
Warfare
king of
2,
pirates,
bro.
Kobe will be the one to end it.
I wanna.
It'll
Luffy-
end where it began with Kobe
this
and
is a
Luffy.
promise. If the end of the series is Luffy being executed, I will fly to Japan just to punch Oda in the face.
You'll
That
find
isn't
his
a
residence.
I'm talking about like they find the One Piece, they do a bit more after that. I'm talking like there's nothing left for him to do or some shit.
I don't
Like
care.
how
Luffy would
like
do
how
that.
Roger
My
turned
mates
himself
would
into
never
his
do
nothing.
that.
Luffy would try to
Luffy would
live,
never
bro.
get executed. He built different. He would simply have lightning strike down on him.
Oh yeah, that's facts.
I mean, they already did that with an L.
Yeah, exactly.
That's also facts.
That's also facts.
And they did that in Town.
Yeah. My man Buggy was about to whop his head off, and he's like,
Oh,
"Damn,
yeah,
I
they
guess
did.
death will come to me now." And then lightning strikes, and he's like, "Damn, I'ma live," and just runs away. As
And then
Buggy's like,
Smoker had a fucking premonition because he'd just be like, "There's only one man who smiled on an execution stand besides him."
he was like,
I mean,
"It's-"
to be fair, it was on the same stand in the same town.
Luffy was probably just
Yeah.
happy that he was getting executed on the same one as Goldie Roger.
He doesn't know Gold. He doesn't
probably
know Gold
was.
Roger.
Does he not?
He has no idea that man existed.
Really?
Luffy.
He has an idea.
Hmm.
He has an idea that he was the Pirate King, and he has a treasure known as the One Piece, and whoever has that One Piece is declared King of the Pirates. That's it. He doesn't know he was executed, and canonically, it was
They
only until
literally said it when
Marineford.
they entered Logtown, just like, "Oh, the King of the Pirates was executed here."
Yeah, and Luffy. He
Oh,
didn't,
was
he didn't know that
gone.
before.
He was fucking gone when they
Luffy
said
is
it.
fucking dumb. He
Literally-
doesn't know about
literally-
Whitebeard, the Pirate King's rival.
Yeah. I completely
he
forgot
is
that during
dumb.
that scene, Luffy was either just asleep or literally just completely fucked off.
He dipped.
Like, they
bro,
go up
he
there and
gone.
Nami's just like, "This is the town where the previous pirate king was executed." And Luffy's just like, "Gobble gobble no rocket!" Or some
Don't
shit.
care, didn't ask, plus woman leaves.
I've left to harass woman, BRB.
Sorry, be like,
Luffy's a gamer, bro. Oh my Christ. Alright, well,
Yeah, but Luffy, I don't think he cares about Gold Roger, like, whatsoever.
no,
Gold
he,
Roger
he
could've-
mostly just cares about being like the freest person. On
The freest man.
planet
Yeah,
Fine,
because
or
that's what he
some
fine.
shit,
thinks
and finding
he
the
thinks
One
Pirate
Piece.
King is, because he's a fucking simple-minded ape, and he's also the
Moron.
best.
And it kind of is like, not exactly. That's not all it is, but yeah, if you're the king of the pirates, you technically are the freest.
Well, that's what
person.
he's gonna be, and
Yeah.
he very cool man. I like him.
me like Luffy. He make me laugh.
If everyone was like Luffy, the world would be fucked.
Literally still monkey.
It would be whoo.
We wouldn't be real, bro. Oh, wait, hold on. Holy shit! I have this ongoing thing with Connor, where I'll accidentally like his dad's posts, before him.
Accidentally. Yeah.
Accidentally.
No, like I'll just so happen to be on Instagram at the exact same time as like when his dad posts, and so I'll just end up liking shit before him because monkey brain would be like, damn, that's kind of cool. Anyway, like thing, move on with day, and it just happened again. It's like Connor's sister's birthday, and I was like, oh cool, like, and I look at the likes, and no one else has liked it.
You're gonna get a message from Connor later, just like, "Dude, what the fuck?"
Yeah, he's gonna knock on my door in the middle of like a rainstorm. He's gonna be like, I need to talk to Callum. He's gonna pull out a knife and stab me to death in my
I
room.
must discuss this with Callum.
You're gonna be the case we discussed next in legal.
Yeah. So there was this mystery homicide in Camden recently. Actually, it was one of our legal students who got fucking stabbed to death.
Callum Tay, the cook.
Yeah.
We're not going to elaborate which student it was, but you can probably tell because of the empty seat.
You'll probably tell because I will refer to them as cook.
In fact, here is his picture from the autopsy, and it just shows my fucking cold dead face, just
Your
up on the
arms, like,
whiteboard.
behind your head.
Yeah. No, it's like the family. She shows like a picture of the crime scene. It's the Family Guy like pose where they get like knocked over and shit. And my arms just like bent behind my back.
Callum, I want for when we go watch the JJK movie, a random 5-year-old just walks up to you, points, and says "chink" and walks away.
Bro, I'd probably walk. I'd
That would
laugh
be
in
the-
their
that would be the type of
face.
thing you'd have to pay someone to do in advance. Like, no child's just gonna do that.
You'd have to
Well,
guarantee
that's
them.
fucking stupid. I could gaslight a child. Who do you think I am?
You'd probably have to. You'd be like, "Oh, it's a greeting. Look at him go. You should go say hello to him." As like their parent is
It's
just
a
watching this.
traditional greeting in Chinese. Actually,
As-
I'll say Japanese, just to be discriminatory.
And their parents are just watching this like this pale ghost like bend over to their small 5-year-old and like whispering something to them. Oh, that's the worst.
They'll say, "Get away from our son." I'm going, "Yeah."
You'll spit at them. You'll get arrested
I'll
for
s-
spitting on them.
I'll just grab all the receipts out of my pocket and throw it at their heads and go, "Eh."
Leave me
And
be.
crawl into the and crawl into the fucking laser tag place.
Not a really cause
Yeah.
that man a chink.
Imagine doing fucking laser tag, and suddenly there's like this pale fucking kid on all fours just scuttles around.
Fuck. No, but, like the worst part would be because you're so pale, it like reflects the black lights off, so they can just see this like fluorescent thing coming around, like going on all fours.
They go to shoot with their lasers and blind themselves.
No, but like the worst part would be probably as well. You're like wearing black clothes, so it's like they just see arms, legs, and a head, just like going around, no body or anything. It's just all dismantled. And it's fucking crawling.
I
and
jump
shit.
on their face like a face
Face
hugger.
hugger, yeah.
Slam into the wall, and the fucking minimum wage workers come in and just spit in their eyes.
And you escape into the vent, bro. You just leave.
I start running on the bowling alleys and get my leg fucking torn open by a bowling ball.
It's like JJK, just the blunt force of it opens your leg and you just have a gaping wound now and you're like, damn. Imagine you're going to like go and like roll your bowling ball down the alley and you just like you can see like just between the pins this like figure, this white figure. But it's too late and you've already started rolling the ball, and when the ball hits the pins you just hear a scream.
They hear,
And then that rolls out of a bowling ball dispenser.
No, not their head, you just hear a scream and you see like
That would
blood.
be the type of shit in a horror movie.
no, the ball
Like a
comes
head
back
rolls out
up.
of a bowling
Yeah, the ball comes back and it's got like blood on it and shit.
Goes to the fucking
That is-
gut and
that
rolls
is-
back down.
Yeah.
That is absolutely. That would absolutely be in some kind of horror movie. A white figure between the pins, throw the bowling ball, the ball rolls out all bloody, and the head rolls out right behind it.
Bro, I'd sleep with my light on at night.
No, it gets like stuck in the gutter just before like it actually like goes in, so a worker has to walk across. Tries to
And
push
they
it
get
back
dragged
and
in.
Yeah.
The worker gets
By
dragged by their leg.
and then just go, "Ugh."
Oh my Christ, that's amazing. And then you see the worker's head come through the bowling ball dispenser. There now, that's a horror movie for you.
I've nailed their face into one of the next bowling balls that comes down.
Leatherface,
it's
but with a
just
bowling ball.
So it's just a screaming face.
That also sounds like the type of thing you'd see in like the trailer for the movie. Like the head rolls out and it's got like the name of the movie written out in blood on their face.
That is like the most like satirical like horror movie I've ever heard. That
Yeah,
sounds like
it
a
is.
parody.
It's just some fucking gremlin who lives in the bowling alley and got his leg shattered.
That's that's the best.
We've just written like the stupidest horror movie.
Oh, holy shit! I gotta
My
pull.
life a movie, yeah, a bad one. Fuck off.
Bro, I'm gonna pull it to like Stanley
Bowling alley.
Kubrick, and I'm gonna be like, bro, make
Bowling
this
alley
shit. Come on, man.
gremlin.
Make this shit, bro.
Oh yeah, I got a Quentin Tarantino with my horror movie idea. Hey, Quint, buddy, old pal.
Make it, but really gory, bro. Come on, man. You got this. Yeah.
My favorite movie is Django Unchained because there's a white guy who says the N-word a lot.
Based.
I was thinking of Quentin Tarantino, and that just kind of came to my mind because he made that movie.
Yeah. He's got a foot
What
fetish.
we were reading for English said the N word a lot, and like.
Oh yeah,
halfway
you
through
were
the
reading
lesson-
like In Mice and Men, right?
Yeah, like they said it like 3 times on the one page, and someone was just like, "What? Why do they say it so much?"
I mean,
Like-
Heart of Darkness has it like 5 times on one page. That was
And
pretty
then
wild.
they said it again later, and then like literally the next page after they say the N word, they start talking about a brothel.
That's wild, bro.
That kind of book.
Hell yeah, bro. We're gonna buy one.
Yeah. I tried
think-
to read To Kill a Mockingbird, but there weren't enough N words in the beginning, so
My neurons aren't firing off. No N words. Leave.
I don't detect the funny race.
Oh my Christ. Okay. Well, we've been going for almost an hour and a half, so I'm gonna finish this off on some Chris Chan news. Are you guys interested?
Actually, I want to find things. Actually, there is something I do want to talk about.
Okay, well I'll just talk about this Chris Chan thing, and then we can talk about whatever you want to do, and we'll end it there. Yeah.
Hold on,
Does
is
that
the
sound good?
Bible verse still in this fucking?
Well, it depends if you want to end it on a
Yes.
funny bit or just like something interesting.
Either or. Anyway, so
Okay, by interesting, I mean only I find it interesting.
I mean, we always end things with you saying a slur or some shit. Anyway,
There won't be
Or
slurs.
just you screaming out of existence.
yeah, that's funny.
That's funny.
But okay, so Christian might genuinely be going insane. Like,
Oh,
What?
this fuck you, asshole. Not only
Damn, a bit late for that
Kill
one.
yourself.
not only is Chris in solitary
Damn, he's
confinement,
converted to Islam.
which as far as
Yeah,
we've
that's sad
seen,
face.
like Chris doesn't sound like, from someone looking in, you'd imagine like an insane person to be like repeating the same phrases over and over again. Chris, up until this point, hasn't been doing anything like that. He's been like preaching to followers, trying to convert to Islam. You know, he had Bundy Chew. That was pretty cool.
Fuck.
Ted Bundy as son of Chew. Anyway, recently we got this transcript from Chris that had them saying, "Let me out now, please," like 10 times over. The merge is coming. Let me out, please. I need to go home. And like just repeating these words over and over and over again. And then not only that, but the date that Chris said the merge was going to happen, or like that they were going to get out of jail, they actually transferred him, and we don't know where Chris is anymore. That
Letter just ends with some shit like home is missing his donuts.
yeah, like that's about it. The only other things are like Bob was in a car accident. Chris is like, "Go help my mother." Hey. And Chris turned 40, so yeah. But
What?
yeah, Chris is 40.
Oh my! I thought he was like in his early 30s.
No.
This dude.
He's been a stain on this earth for 40 years.
Yeah. He
Damn.
was born in 1981. Oh, no, 82, sorry. Yeah. Literally middle age now, which is fucking insane. But now the big problem is we don't know where Chris is, and the last person that was on good terms with Chris has now disavowed him.
What was this?
Fuck. There was some member of the Kiwi Farms, I can't remember, but they were like our last solid link to Chris, on like someone who we'd actually get like inside information from Chris and things he wouldn't usually tell people. But then after they leaked a couple of the letters that Chris didn't want leaked, he was just like, "Nah, I ain't fucking with Chris anymore. This shit is just this is the worst. This is cancer." So now,
But what did he expect? It's Kiwi Farms. It was made with cancer in mind.
it was
It was
made for
developed by
Chris.
extracting a tumor.
Yeah. But yeah, not only do we have no more communication with Chris, but we don't know where they are. And depending on what you think, they're either going to die somewhere without us knowing, or they're gonna reappear and be like, "Don't worry, my followers, don't worry, I'm perfectly fine. The merge is coming soon." As he scratches at his neck.
The next time we see him, he's gonna jump off the fucking Empire State Building.
Chris somehow manages to escape, and like there's like a full like police like broadcasting of this like Christian suicide attempt, and Chris goes through with
if
it.
there's a fucking like manhunt for Chris, I'm going to have a stroke.
They just send out like a fucking wanted thing, and it's just like a man has recently escaped from prison.
Well, I mean, like
We do not have any way to identify this man. We don't have any photos of this man. But if you hear a man talking about the convergence and Super Saiyan Goku looking for a way to go even further beyond, report to the police or some shit.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know if they'd say man because Chris is trans, but the thing is, as well, is like, literally everyone hates and says they're not trans because of the reason they transitioned. So I don't even know what like jail Chris went to. I don't know if it was a male prison or a female prison. And
they
like
have a special trans prison.
Oh my Christ.
I'm making jokes. Do not fucking.
We're not transphobic. We don't
assassinate me in my sleep. I'm kidding.
Yeah, we would bomb Poland if they don't like give queers rights or whatever. Anyway, I totally helped our case.
Regardless.
That's facts. Blitzkrieg.
Damn, you sound like you need a reason to bomb Poland.
I'll take.
He don't need a reason. He need a time, bro.
I mean, I just want to don't go to the ICC because they're a bunch of nerds, and I might see a slur there accidentally.
Yeah.
We're gonna be looking for a job in the future, and they're gonna pull this up in interviews, just like, so
what the hell is this? Yeah.
It's called me being based, you fucking boomer. Kill yourself. Give me the job.
And
you
then
would say that, and they just look at you and slowly just turn to the side of the desk and just go, security.
And then we get.
If I saw security mouth, I'd jump on them. I'd say, I'll give you a reason to call security. I'd bite them.
Bite that you rip their jugular out.
I'd bite his ear off, and I'd be like, "I'm Mike Tyson. I'm Mike Tyson."
and then, bro, it like ends up reenacting the entire thing where you get hit by a car after leaving a job interview, and pennies fall out, blacking out the sky. Yeah, pennies, bro. It's a callback.
The fuck?
The pennies, bro. Pennies. I got so many pennies. Pennies for days. Blot out the sun. Pennymobile.
I don't know if this is a reference to an older episode. I don't know if you were here, Cameron. Corey did the art for it.
He wasn't.
But essentially Zach gets hit by a car, and he has so many pennies that fall out of his pocket that blot out the sun because of the speed that he is being hit by a car.
We're actually talking about the same thing about job interviews, where like they ask you for your social media, and I said I simply won't give it to them, and they'll ask for your phone, and I'll say I'll go to reach for my phone and start pulling out pennies and pennies, and more pennies, and then I'll run out the door jingling as pennies go by, run out into the parking lot, run out into the street, and then get hit by a Honda Civic going 60 miles above the legal limit. All the pennies will fly out of my pants and blot out the sun.
That's so fucking specific.
Yeah, bro, it's the best.
Yeah. Why is it so specific?
I have very vivid imagery of being hit by a 2003 Honda Civic going 60 kilometers above the legal limit.
Yeah.
Being driven by an ethnic type.
Probably.
It's only white crackheads who drive Honda Civics.
Yeah.
If you find a black man driving a Honda Civic, that is just a man doing a really good blackface.
That is just a man with spray paint.
Oh my Christ. Okay. Zach, onto your two things that you want to talk about, and then we'll end it there.
It's one thing.
Well, one. Go ahead, my dude.
Recently, there was a study looking into the possible species differences within the species Tyrannosaurus rex.
Oh, yeah?
And there has been a proposition that there were actually three primary Tyrannosaurus species. Because the species lived from 1.6 to 3 million years, sort of as like a time frame, they thought that at some point it would have had to have diversified, and so they determined one species to be a basal species that two subspecies then evolved from and diversified into. The older, more basal species is Tyrannosaurus imperator, or the tyrant lizard emperor.
Yep.
And it splits off into Rex King and Regina Queen.
Hey yo.
That sounds like anime characters.
Yeah.
I mean, just Latin.
Hey,
Yeah.
Latin's just like old Japanese,
Eh.
bro.
The primary difference is that Rex have larger femurs and are more robust, whereas Regina tend to be a more leaner, quote-unquote, elegant form. And these were figured out by looking at the size and robustness of the femur, tooth placement, the correlation between those two, and the correlation between those features, and regional. And they found Rex and Imperator were more common than Regina.
Mm.
But still, Rex was the most common. But certain significant fossils, like I said, Sue, who is the most famous fossil, you know, if
Yeah.
fossils can be famous, would
Of
be the
course.
more basal Imperator.
Yeah.
Whereas you have Stan, who is, if you go into a museum and you see a model of a T-Rex fossil, it's
Mhm.
most likely based after Stan, just because of how completed he is.
Oh yeah, fair enough. So even Sue's missing a couple of bones.
Of course, Sue is missing. I think she's missing part of her lower jaw, part of her neck vertebrae, ribs, most of the tailbones, but that's standard with fossils.
Hmm.
And then she's missing some of her leg bones. But apart from that, she's a really complete fossil.
Shit.
Stan is one of is generally seen as a bit more complete because less of his features are broken,
Okay.
and he sort of have a more general shape. But he is missing the entirety of his lower jaw, whereas Sue's just missing part of it. Misses certain ribs, has very limited arm bones, and has somewhat limited leg bones. But
Okay.
either way, them being reclassified is very big, but it's just a theory, and the study itself recognizes it's a very small sample size, because T-Rex's fame is because of two parts. First, it's actually a pretty common fossil.
Yeah.
There were thought to be, there's an estimated 2 billion T-Rexes to have existed in however long they were alive, which is really big for animals, especially of that size.
Yeah.
And then also T-Rex is just, you know, in a lot of pop culture, and is a very definitive dinosaur, which means a lot of private buyers will buy T-Rex fossils. The problem with that is that researchers can't access those fossils unless the owners allow it, and often that can come at the researchers or museums having to pay the individuals, and these can be like a fucking exorbitant prices, like 4,000 an hour.
Jesus Christ.
And you might think a lot can be done in an hour. It can't be. They need exact measurements. They need to then compare that data, record it, compare every single bone, as well as look for features they previously hadn't looked for. Because obviously with new information, like, oh, if you count how many dots are on like roughly where the lip would have been, you can estimate whether it would have had proper lips, had partial lips, or would have had no lips. Which is an actual thing. There was a discussion about whether T-Rex had lips. It was found T-Rex had lips, and even Spinosaurus, which was mostly a pescatarian, had lips, and only creatures like crocodiles, who had a really high count, didn't have lips.
Shit, bro. Motherfucker got them fabulous
Obviously,
plump lips. Kiss a
Once again, that
T-Rex.
shit won't be recorded because they don't see it as important, because time is important for these fossils.
Yeah.
because overexposure can lead to certain parts being damaged. And obviously they just want to be careful with them and spend as little time as they can so they can focus more on their notes.
Yeah.
So there's probably I think it's somewhere like 70-ish T-Rexes 70 T-Rex fossils currently exist. Only 38 were available to the researchers of this one, which you think is a lot, but a lot of these fossils are the particularly famous ones, or very incomplete fossils.
Yeah. And even then, considering that there are like 70, it's probably still realistically quite a small number.
It's a strong size range, and if and I think that's just counting adults. If you look at juveniles, you're probably looking at
Hey, them
20
fetus
individuals.
T-Rexes though. Hey, watch them go. Damn.
Yeah, but I mean,
That
if this is found out, it could say a lot. But a lot of researchers are just saying that is just the dimorphism of regional subspecies. They're not actually different species,
Okay.
or
Yeah.
it's just differences found in individuals.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Others are saying, like, currently it's an ongoing debate on like certain things, like was Spinosaurus quadrupedal, which is a hard no, it wasn't.
And anyone that argues is dumb and stupid, I presume.
I mean, yes.
Damn.
Its weight distribution meant its weight, the center of its mass, was on its legs.
Yeah.
The reason we thought it was near its chest before is because we didn't have the neural spines along the tail. But once we found that, the weight distribution changed enough where, yes, it would have, walked upright, even if it did have thin legs and only weighed 4 tons, which is half as much as T-Rex, despite the fact it's longer.
Yeah. Anyway, that's really interesting. Like, genuinely.
Yeah. But if they are, once again, if they are found to be different, it means that a lot opens up in terms of studying how they evolved, what these differences really meant for each creature, and what other differences could have existed.
Yeah, it opens up a whole new range of possibilities.
Because obviously we know so little about dinosaurs realistically.
There weren't
like,
cameras back then, bro. We don't know shit.
There weren't people to record it. We just have nothing. We can create rough images. Like, we can say we found feathers on this one, so T-Rex may have had vestigial feathers. But at the same time, it could be that early T-Rexes had vestigial feathers, and then recent ones didn't. Does that make them a different species? If we found feathers on older, would we just say they have, or would that be more confirmation that they did actually change that and pair it up to Rex and Regina? There were differences. It's shit like that that makes me actually really like paleontology. Because there's always new developments. Even if people don't think so, there's always new shit.
Yeah. Do you think you'd ever be a paleontologist?
I wanted to be, then I just realized, oh, no, I shouldn't.
Wait, why? Because you get paid shit?
Paid shit, treated like shit a lot of the times. Also, my dream was like identifying these things, but paleontologists do have to actually go out onto dig sites and identify, because the fossils are formed from minerals forming where the fossils once were.
Yeah.
It's very easy to mistake fossils as just a generic mineral deposit. So paleontologists are on the field in very dry heat, in specifically deserts. Also, Australia has no paleontology market. There are 3 people, and they made one famous discovery.
Shit.
It's a cool discovery and a very unique theropod. It's called Australovenator. And it's known for the fact that proportionally it has very large legs that are very high up.
Yeah.
And is also had a documentary about it which helped a lot in Australia's paleontology scene. But there's nothing in Australia.
Yeah, I mean, especially since we only have 3 dudes.
Yeah, we don't have our deserts are obviously sand,
Yeah.
red iron sand, and limestone.
Hmm.
So we didn't have very many places to preserve a lot of ancient dinosaur or megafauna. We have a pretty substantial look at ancient ocean life in certain areas.
Hmm.
Because we used to a lot of shit used to be underwater.
Yeah.
But in terms of like megafauna, like big shit,
It
once
just ain't
again, Australovenator is the most famous dinosaur, and apart from that, Megalania is probably the most famous paleontological discovery in Australia.
Okay, yeah.
But that's a good pairing.
Hmm. At least we
very
have
big
something.
theropod and Megalania, which is the best prehistoric creature ever. I would restore the Megalania even if it ate children. I don't care. Even if its diet was purely on babies, I would have a restoration movement.
Yeah, it's the giant lizard we've talked about before.
It's a 7-meter Komodo dragon. What is there
it's
not
that
to
one.
love?
Yeah.
Yes, and
Badass.
it had a nice little crest on it.
I vaguely remember this, like, probably from years ago.
They used to hunt
Actually, wait, that
rhino-sized
reminded me of
wombats.
something.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, by the way, we had rhino-sized wombats.
Anyway. I think we'll leave it there today. It was pretty solid. My internet's absolute dog shit, and my phone will run out of data within the next 5 days.
Welcome to my life. I tried to play Spotify, and it was literally better just to turn off my internet and go onto downloaded.
Shit. But
we've almost been doing a podcast for 2 fucking years.
2 years? It feels like 3.
No,
As it
yeah, I
feels
thought
like.
the same thing. No, May 30th. That's when we uploaded the first one.
Shit.
May 30th, 2020.
God damn.
Damn. Well, when it comes around, we'll celebrate, I guess, over this cancer that we've created. If you're watching this
We'll
now,
go back and watch the first episode and fucking
What
go,
goes
damn,
around
why did we
comes
do
around,
this?
and I am a
Yeah.
serial cummer.
well, if you're watching this like 19 years from now and you're our employer, please employ us. We're probably broke. Not Zach though. He has a scheme.
Here's the thing. This is why you don't attach your name to literally anything on the internet. I have 2 identities: me on the internet and me in real life.
Yeah.
Your name is Zach and both.
I didn't want to be called Zach. Callum just said, and I was like, I can't hide this.
Oh.
Well,
anyway. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week. Zach, do something, I guess. I don't know.
Goth girls aren't as good as tom girls.
You're into dudes?